Look. That's crazy.
What?
I turned the camera on, he flew away.
He left.
Oh my God. Me and Callie have been sitting here taking a break, and this bird was right up here, and then he flew with the two leaners, and then he flew, make sure I'm not zoomed in, to that one little dead top right there. Can't make this stuff up. And he just sat there and he started going beep, beep, beep.
For a while.
Yeah, for a while, right? At least what, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Then he flew
against the wind
to there, to that little peak. He likes those little dead peaks. He loves that. Perfect landing. And he kept doing it. I'm like, golly, even if he wasn't talking about us, what is it? Why is he doing that? I don't even think another bird heard him. Like, I don't know, so I can't really explain it. I hit the button of the camera, and he flew away. The last time he flew away, it must have been a coincidence as I turned my camera on. Oh, look, he stopped again.
Where's he at?
There he goes. I want to hear him keep going while the camera's on, because every time I turn my camera on, it's like he stops.
What's going on here? Like, these trees don't come from here.
These trees don't grow from here. I'm kidding. They're transplanted from where?
I don't even know.
The Nephilim system. Yeah, we are kind of stuck, actually. It shows that it's not all fun. Like this right now isn't fun. We're not having the best of times in here. It's still fun, but it's not that fun. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go up and over, see if we see anything. Let me see how high up I can go. It won't seem like it on the camera, but I'm actually gonna put you way up.
Woven with all these old logs.
Let's just do some slow turns. Callie, look at this.
We're almost out of it. Almost out of it.
You guys, I'm sorry if it's not showing anything. I'm trying because I can't see.
Almost out of it.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I was balancing that on my hand. Hopefully it wasn't too shaky. This is one of the nicest X's you'll ever see. I never forget the feeling in my stomach, you guys. I didn't have to know or think. When I saw that, I actually had just seen a white Bigfoot for the first time in my life. And I saw my first X. I think it was the same day I think it was right after that. And when I first saw that, it was like elevated, like off in the distance, and it was just this X. And at my heart, I just knew in my heart, like there wasn't even a, you know, even right now, there wasn't a question of what I was seeing. I knew, you know, that's why I was here. That was just like, I couldn't believe it, you know. I think we're getting too used to seeing these, you guys. Don't get too used to seeing what I just showed you. Because this is how we learn. I mean, we need to see 1 million more of those. And then we can say, look, we got 1 million more of these. You know, it's like, and they're just so meaningful somehow. Golly. I like this snow at 8,000's melting. This should be gone real soon. But, you know, just don't take that for granted. That's really just too good. I'll never forget that. Callie, I was just talking about how, you filming?
Yeah.
How, the first time I ever saw my first X and just knew. I wasn't wondering, I just knew wholeheartedly.
You zoom in on that with your camera?
Oh my God. What's TP?
Well, no, underneath, like that black thing right there.
Well, just don't take your eyes off it. I'm stepping in footprints, Callie. I swear to God. Look. That's when I get them the best, in between. Just don't move. Whatever you do, no matter what you feel like, don't.
Like it was
I don't care what it is. Don't look. Just don't move. Just keep your camera there no matter what you think. Just in case, right? Just for fun. And it looks like there looked to be some kind of a teepee over there. Or something. We're walking in, Callie thinks she's seeing something. I mean, there couldn't be any more symmetrical X's around him. I mean, it's incredible. We're slowly walking into this spot. Hey, there's an X on a boulder right where you're saying you're seeing something. I mean, that's incredible. This is the type of place you know, this is where you would be. I'm not moving from this spot right here. And Callie, weren't we just hearing them too? Yeah. I ignore the sounds, but when I see him glued like that, I'm coming in for a better look. See, I got signs all the way to here. I haven't shown you anything yet. X on a rock. All right, that's one of their markings. No one in Bigfoot, I think I would have to convince of that. Look. And Callie's just locked. For the first time, I mean, I've spent many, many hours with him out here, and that was the first time I've ever seen him just locked on something like that. Oh, dude, look at that trident. Oh my goodness. This is going to be, you know, in about a year when the rest of those little branches fall off, that's there for a reason. You know, it's there so one day it can be a beautiful trident. If they were just putting up beautiful tridents at will, it would be way too blatant. So, you know, they have that. They know what that's going to look like. You guys look at the top of it. You can really see the thin one in the middle. At least I can with my eyes. That's beautiful. Are you seeing this? This spot right here? The X on the rock. There's incredible, like, look at that one, Callie. It's got two, it looks like a teepee, but they only use two logs. Like, instead of just two leaners, it almost looks like they started, do you see those things right there? Yeah. Those two right there are incredible to me. So you think something's going on here. I didn't see anything. But that doesn't mean anything typically. Try looking at my camera. Sorry, my eyeball on this thing here. Callie got some strange markings on a tree. At least they look strange from here. Like, I mean, I don't know what they are. Right? It looks like something did that for sure. What am I even looking at? Let me zoom out. Oh yeah, I want to go up in the trees because I want to see. I don't usually do this, so I just want to see some of these darker areas here. Did you hear that? Hey, I don't say that very often. Did you hear that to the left? that was no. It was
words.
What was that?
It was words.
Dude, that's
like that, right?
no, but yeah, but I heard that too. But that's not what I said. That's not why I said. Did you hear that? It sounded. You know what it sounded like to me? It was almost identical when the time when me and Dan had it on my Colorado Bigfoot where you hear, like he takes a log and just breaks it in half with sheer power, like just goes, whew, like on purpose.
Yeah, I heard that.
And me and Dan are like the same time. You could just see our reactions. I mean, we both knew exactly because it was a day like today, all calm, and all of a sudden you just hear like a real force of power. You just like, and it kind of sounded like that, but just further away this time. And then I'm hearing something at 12 o'clock as well. And you're being weird with your camera. Like, I've never seen you just doing that before. He's never just does this. He's never doing this. So I'm going to sit here and just do this too for a second. I mean, I zoom and stuff, but I mean, we've heard noise. It's not too crazy. It's nothing I'm going to try to tell you is anything, but it could be, is all I'm saying. So why not take a look around?
Heard that?
In the wind, yeah.
No.
Whoa.
There was a tree bush like break this direction over here.
Oh, I'm running. Good thing we're both.
That way. I'm gonna put the camera.
Hey guys, you know what's cool? So we're both running cameras. So the audio is not great, but
let's do this.
Hold on, and we both got and I have audio, which is in the forest that way somewhere. How far do you think we are from that?
About a mile.
You think that far?
I mean, so. Maybe less.
I hope less.
Film that way, I'll film this way, and let's just let it roll and see if it's that little one that's filming like that.
Let me see if I can get some of the corridor. I'll do some long. You do the shorts, I'll do the longs. This is rare for us, you guys. You won't see us doing this too much, but something is happening here. I think we really got to look hard here because they're just all with us, but just not. You know, they just don't want to give you the ultimate confirmation, basically. They want you just to keep you on the edge.
My camera now is focusing on the corner for no reason.
After being at that quartz,
Stop
this place is incredible, you guys. I gotta look up quartz as soon as I get home, like quartz field or whatever that is that we found. Hey, do you find it interesting that we found 2 quartz places today, and either one of us has ever seen one before in our entire lives, and we find 2 quartz factories.
It's pretty cool, ain't it?
It's a lot of coincidences out here. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, good thing of the trident right there. Look at the middle. That's how you know they love it. And of course, on the right, it's a little block, but it's the same exact thing. They love that, and they're gonna love what it looks like soon. Look at the symmetrical X's all around it. Look at that. Let's go. The more we sit here and be quiet, the more paranoid they're gonna get. Let's go this way. I'm gonna film for a second. I'm gonna walk myself out here. Oh, I'm getting old. Only when I stand up. I'm old for like a second. Breather. Look at that. This is structure, little spot city right here. I'm telling you, we just disturbed some dude on a spot. Kelly, look above your head. Look at that. Oh, one of my birds. Hold on. Was that an accident or was that one of our birds? They should be coming back soon down here. I don't think they're gonna like Rice Krispie treats. That's all I have today. I bought this big ones at the store. Hey, every time I walk by this spot, or a spot near here, which is just twice now, somewhere near here, I almost fell twice, and I just feel like I said to Callie, I'm like, what if there was a spot where no matter what, whoever walked by it fell, right? Like you could charge that would be worth like $1 billion, but you couldn't tell anybody because if the government found out, they would execute everyone around here and quarantine the area, and there'd be like stealth bombers and, so I wouldn't tell anybody. Think about the things, if there ever is something just crazily far-fetched that could happen to us out here, we can't tell you. You can't even hint, because then what happens? You get in trouble. Because there's people that know it's real. It doesn't matter what some guy on YouTube thinks, So you have to start being careful because All it means is trouble for the person saying it. That's all it means. You're not going to get beat up. You're not going to get kidnapped. But your life can start to slowly start sucking. It's very easy to do that from the other side of the computer. So I'm just trying to be cool. The funny thing is, the government dudes that are watching right now, I think they like me a little bit. I can't go into details. That's the funny part. Like, typically, like they don't want to F me up too bad, basically. And I appreciate that. And, whoa. I don't know what the other reasons. So I think they're trying to F me up as lightly as they can, is what I'm trying to say. And I really, if it's your job and you have to do something like that, yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. Because it could get worse, I guess. All you have to do is talk to me. Like, look, if you get any real footage, we want to know about it first. Blah, 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 blah. Fine, just, stay off my cell phone camera and my phone calls and my texts and my locations, and that's fine. I could promise you that. Yeah, it's crazy. People used to say that stuff. I would be like, "What is this guy talking? No one's following you. No one's on your cell phone." And it really happens out there, you guys. They're on somebody's. They have all these organizations for everything. And it's happening to somebody. Typically not this type of situation. I feel like these are the guys that couldn't get the real FBI job or national security job. This is like, he probably smoked a few joints in high school, so they gave him this one. Who knows? So I just said to Callie again, I no longer am I a Bigfoot researcher. Okay, I never claimed I was. It's like if you're in Bigfoot, that's what they call you. It's not. It's just the word out there. So. I mean, that goes for anybody watching this video. If you took a picture of a great structure and posted it, you're a researcher. I mean, that's it. You are. That's just part of being Bigfoot. But I'm just an explorer. That's what I do. I can explore good. I need to find stuff. I'd rather it be treasure like in the sea, but since I don't have $1 billion to buy a boat, yeah, $1 billion is what I would need for the boat I want. What do you think? GoFundMe for $1 billion? That would just buy the boat, because you want to get like the best submarines. If you want to find the stuff that no one else has, it's the same thing as this. You've got to spend money. If you want to get to the depths of the ocean, it's going to cost you a lot of money. They'd probably stop you, honestly, or something else would. All right, over now.